Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a reading vlog where we are going to be reading Fourth Wing. I have Fourth Wing and Iron Flame over here and we are going to be reading these two books together. I have already started reading Fourth Wing. I'm around 50% in the book and then I will start reading the Iron Flame, and by the time I'm done with these two, Onyx will be out. So I will be including that book as well towards the end of this video. By the time this video gets posted, Onyx Storm would already be out. So I'm sure that you would already have gotten your hands on it because everyone has been going crazy for Onyx Storm. And my hair looks so bad. In this entire video, we are going to ignore my hair, okay? How flat and blah they look. So we are finally starting to read The Fourth Wing. I have not read this for some reason. It has been out for 2 years now. And now that the new book is coming out on Xtrom on 21st of January, I want to get on this board. I want to see what all the hype is about. Why are people mad about Xaden? Already started reading it on my Kindle because I just was so excited. And I was waiting for my paperback to be here so that I can start shooting this video. But since it's here now, we are gonna start. I'm about 20 to 30% in the book right now. So far, I am loving it. It's so easy to get into. So let's get on to it. I will share with you guys whenever I have some thoughts. You know the drill. So let's get started. He just called her violence for the first time. Going for the blood today. Are we violence? Violet just met her dragon, and I'm also listening to the graphic audio with the book. So you have to listen to this. Listen to the introduction of the dragon that she's bonded to. I am not even going to try to pronounce his full name because I'm gonna suck at it.
My name is Terneak, son of Mertkudium and Fiaklanfuel, descended from the cunning Dubmadine line.
He stands to his full height.
If you have not listened to graphic audio for this book, you need to. You need to. I'm literally reading the book with the graphic audio, and what else do I need? What else do I need in my life? Can you guys just make me famous so that I can have money and then invest in graphic audio so that graphic audio can make every book that I love into a graphic audio? That would be so amazing. Okay, I have to get back to work. Oh, and I have some thoughts. So I have read about like 40% of the book as of now, and I hate Dane. I hate Dane. He is so freaking annoying. He's so annoying. He's so annoying. I hate her mother and I hate Dane. We love her sister. We love Xaden, obviously. And Violet is our queen. So right now I hate Dane. I'm tired of his presence in this book. And will he die? Can he die? Can he just piss off some dragon? That would be so cool. What if he pisses off some dragon so much and then he dies? So Taran, our boy, a dragon, just told Violet, stay close to the wing leader until we return. This is giving me the Ekotar vibes. If you guys remember, stay with the High Lord. Guys, it's official. I love Liam. Violet just asked him, what did you want to be when you grow up? And he says, alive. I have to tell you guys the scene. So Violet just says that Xaden is so funny. So Violet just says that dragon relationships are absolutely incomprehensible. And Xaden is like, yeah, you should try a human one sometimes, just as vicious but less fire. You know, the one trope that I absolutely love in books, it's like a mini trope when he says, like, just relax, it's me. And you just trust him. And he does not prove to be, you know, unworthy of that trust. I love that. Whenever that happens, I'm just like, I'm 68% in the book. I have not been able to put this down at all. I have been sticked to this place and just read the anyway, Mira just met Xaden after the parapet and everything, and the battles and the challenges and all that stuff. And she just says something to Violet, which I think is really beautiful. So she is basically trying to warn off Violet of Xaden that he's going to kill you, and Violet is like that you don't know him like I do. And Mira says that killing someone isn't the only way to destroy them. Keeping you from reaching your potential seems like a great part to the retribution he sought against our mother. Think long and hard. So I think just a part till to a great part to the retribution, that is very deep. For some reason, I love that. I love this book. I love this book, and it is also giving me a lot of Ekotar vibes. I don't know, I would read something and then I will linking back to the Ekotar. Like for example, there's also the mental bond that the Feyre and Rhysand had in Ekotar, that's also in Fourth Wing between Xaden and Violet. That's also due to some connection. You guys will read it, then you will know. I don't want to spoil it for you. And I'm almost 70% in the book. There's this one scene where Violet is asking Xaden that you wanted to kill me, and why don't you want to kill me anymore? Like, what changed? And he's just like that, why does it matter what changed? It's just that I don't want to kill you anymore. And then he exactly says that, does it even matter when, as long as it has changed between us? And then she says that don't do that, because he's speaking to her in her head. And then he's like that, don't do what? Tell you that I can't get you out of my head, or speak directly into yours. It's day 2 and I am at last 5% of Fourth Wing. TikTok told me that I need to read this on camera, so that's what we are going to do together. Hi guys, I am back with some of the Iron Flame updates. I could not help myself and I have read plenty of chunk for Iron Flame. I just kept forgetting to vlog. I'm sorry, I'm new at this shit, and I just kept forgetting. But there are a few scenes that I've highlighted that I want to discuss with you guys, so let's do that. A lot of things that are happening in the book. I hate Varnish as hell. I don't want to spoil it for you guys, but he has made it to the top of my hit list very quickly. Oh, there's this one scene that I have to tell you guys about. Now I quote, okay? You love me, and she says that, stop reminding me, I thought we agreed not to fight tonight. And then she just turns and falls off to sleep, and then he's like, maybe you're not the one I'm reminding. Violet, forgive our guy, it's okay, it happens, right? Like, I feel for Xaden, but I also understand why Violet is angry. Oh, and there's like, I'm literally like 40% in the book. Something happens in this scene and Violet thinks that, you know, something has happened to Xaden, and then she rushes off to him. But then she forgets to pick up her flight jacket, and just Bodhi, you know, hands her off his flight jacket so that she can go to Xaden as soon as possible. And then the first thing that he says when he sees her is, who the fuck's flight jacket are you wearing? And then she's like, I just flew across the continent for you. And that's the question you want to ask me? That whose flight jacket I'm wearing? Like, are you out of your mind? Guys, he just says, I would have done the same thing for you because I'm just as reckless for you as you are for me. You guys have to hear his love confession. I will happily watch Alisha burn to the fucking ground again if it means that you will live, Xaden says. Then Violet says, you don't mean that. And Xaden, I quote, word to word, says, I do, and I'm sorry if you expect me to do the noble thing. I warned you. I'm not the sweet or soft or kind, and you fell anyway. This is what you get, Violet. Me. The good, the bad, the unforgivable, all of it. I am yours. You want to know something true? Something real? I love you. I'm in love with you. I have been since the night the snow fell in your hair and you kissed me for the first time. I'm grateful my life is tied to yours because it means I won't have to face a day without you in it. My heart only beats as long as yours does. And when you die, I will meet Malik at your side. It's a damn good thing that you love me too, because you're stuck with me in this life and every other life that I could possibly follow. Okay, bye. Who did you kill? Everyone. Yes, yes. We love some violence. A lot of violence. If it's happening in the books. Guys, it's official. I love Ridoc. The scene just happened where Sawyer is just trying to ask Violet some help with something that he needs, and then Ridoc says that just ask her whatever you want to ask her. It seems like you are going to ask her out the way you're building the tension. And then Violet says that, what if he had been? What if he had been asking me out? And Ridoc says, and I quote, then I would be stuck cleaning little pieces of him off our shirt floor when Ryson ripped him to shreds. So messy. Yep, I love Ridoc. I am checking in with you guys again after having a mini breakdown because Xaden just said to Violet that less than a minute. That's how long it took you to fall out of love with me. Dane is Team Xaden now, so we like him again a little bit. We have not forgiven him for what he did to Violet, but he's in the safe zone now. He just said to Violet that I understand why you love him. Like, after the love declaration that he gave you, even I might be in love with him. Dane, I feel you, bro. Me too, bro. Me too. Xaden is on fire in Iron Flame. So Violet just said that, I quote, I think I liked it better before you decided that feelings were something we need to discuss. And Xaden says, sorry to inconvenience you, but this year the role of Violet Sorangale will be played by Xaden Ryson, who will drag her kicking and screaming if he has to into a real relationship with real discussions because he refuses to lose her again. If I have to evolve, you do too. Xaden is on fire.
The Onyx room comes out tonight, and I just woke up and I'm at the last 5% of Iron Flame, and I have to read it with you guys. I have a hunch that something's going to happen that is going to shatter my heart into a million pieces. So we have to go through this together, and then I will get my hands on Onyx room tonight because there is no way in hell that I'm waiting more than that to get my hands on it. So let's just get to reading. Let's see what the last 5% of this book holds for us. process everything that just happened at the end of Iron Flame. And I don't know, I'm feeling very. I need to go. I will see you guys again when I have Onyx Rom on my hand and when I start reading the Onyx Rom.
I had to go to a wedding and I just got back, and you guys won't believe what I have in my hands. I am so excited and happy and nervous and scared to start this freaking book. You best believe that I got it on Kindle because I just could not wait. I could not wait. It has been 3 hours, and as I told you guys, I just dived into this book. I am so sleepy. I am more than 30% in the book. My makeup is still somehow intact. That's a discussion for another day. But there are few scenes that we need to talk about. On another note, Xaden, just called Violet Love. So he went from violence to love in this book. So and he says, I will quote, I have every faith in your ability to protect yourself, but say the word and I will rip the doors off their hinges. And Violet says, you're such a romantic. Yes, yes, he is. Guys, I think something is cooking between Imogen and Garrick. Okay? I can feel their book coming. Oh, and on another news, I love Reddock. Like, he is my most favorite side character I've ever came across. He is just so good. He's so funny, and even in the most unpredicted, most serious situation, he will say the shit which does not need to be said. And then people are literally telling him that you need to keep your voices in your head. Like, stop speaking. In Iron Flame, we saw Cat and um Cat and Violet fighting over Xaden, and in Onyx Storm, we are going to see a jealous side of Xaden. Okay, that's what I'm gonna leave you guys with. Up till now, I'm enjoying this. I have not cried as of yet. I'm just enjoying this book, and I love Taran and Andarna as usual. Their banter and and the sarcasm that Andarna shows to Taran, that's just everything. Professor, this one scene, I'm gonna quote it word to word. I live by you. Whenever I've given a fuck about codex or the code of conduct, I'm yours and you are mine. There's no law or rule in this world or the next that will change that. Yep, yep. Xaden just said, don't worry and Dane do not belong in the same sentence. We agree, Xaden. But guys, you were complaining Dane to Tamlin from Ekota. Are you guys mad? Tamlin never learned his lesson till the end of time. He was in BBB till the end of the series. He never learned what he did wrong to Farah, and our Dane is a fast learner. Our Dane has redeemed himself as the series has gone on. We are going to welcome Dane in our squad. Okay? I'm not Team Dane. I'm still Team Xaden, but I don't hate Dane anymore. Okay? We can be friends with him. And just Reddock says in chapter 15 to Violet, I'm either completely in love with your boyfriend or utterly terrified of him. Not sure which one it is at the moment. Find me a better side character than Reddock. Because you are the only one capable of killing me. Officially 30% in the book. I'm gonna go remove my makeup and then continue reading.
I'm probably gonna go up till 50% before I come back to you guys with an update. I have every intention of finishing this book today. It's 4 a.m. I did my skincare, removed my makeup, read the book some more. I'm almost at 50% of the book. Now I'm just making some chai so that we can continue reading, and I will be back. Excuse the mess, but we all have this kind of a mess at our home, in our kitchen. So far I am about 48% in the book, and I am loving Violet in this book. She is proving to be the strong AF FMC that we all need. There's one scene they are somewhere where they had to fly on their dragons, and it was a long AF flight. So Violet is like very tired and she literally cannot stand up straight. Xaden is like, she's fine, I'm the clingy one, she's okay, she's not tired or anything, I'm the clingy one, that's why I'm holding on to her. She's not leaning on to me. And nothing gets better than this scene where Redox says, and I again quote, anyone feel like our home is a completely dirty shithole? And Xaden then says, and again I quote, okay, word to word, speak for yourself. Alisha is the second most beautiful thing I've ever seen, and my home is the first. And then he looks at Violet. So he's indicating that Violet is his home. Very casually. My consort? He calls her my consort, which basically means my wife or my partner, or something along those lines. And then Violet is like, hello, excuse me, we are not married. King asks Xaden that where does your loyalty lies, and then Xaden just casually says, Violet. My loyalty is to Violet first above everyone else. Then Turandor, then Navarre, and in the moments it's worthy, usually when Violet is in residence. And I'm gonna give you guys one more scene, just last one that I have to tell you guys about before I go, and then check in with you guys next, because I'm gonna read some more and then coming back to you guys. Something happens to Violet, she gets a little hurt, and then Xaden goes like, and Violet says that, Xaden, it's nothing really, I've had worse in a sparring mat. And what does our guy say? What does he say? They are all fucking dead. That's it. And then he kills a dozen of men in a matter of minutes. Like I said, we love some violence in our books. And the only explanation that he gives Violet after that is, they hurt you, they were going to kill you. And duh, that's justified, excuse me. That was the appropriate action that he took to a threat to the love of his life, excuse me. You can't make me think otherwise. Right now, up till now, 50% of the book, I love this book so much. I have been laughing, I have been like on my toes. There was one moment where we almost lost Terran. Can you imagine that? So I have been on the edge of my seat or sofa or bed, whatever you want to call it. So I love it, but up till now there are no emotional moments as of yet. I mean, they're emotional, like I feel for them, but I don't know, it's not emotional enough for me to cry. Maybe that's the way I would put it. But let's see what happens.
just got real. I was literally at 49% when I last talked to you guys, and now I'm like only 53% in. And what a turn it just took. Xaden just, got up from the table and he's like, drop the papers. And everyone's shocked that, you are agreeing to marry Cat. What the hell? And then he's like, and then they ask that's an excellent decision. For how long should we sign up the contract for? 3 to 4 years. And Xaden says, and I quote, lifetime. Anything less is unacceptable. And her full name for the papers is Violet Xaden, 2 hours. What is happening? From chapter 35, everything is going to shit. Like, what just happened? Like, what is happening? Thank God. Have I told you guys that I love the dog? Because I love the dog. Hi guys, it's the next day and I am back. I'm already done with 80% of the book. I have my tea ready and I am ready to finish this book today by hook or by crook. We are not getting up from this place till we finish this book, because there's no other reality than what I just said I'm going to accept. On another note, I have a couple of updates to give you guys. That after that 50% mark, the book just took like I don't know what was happening, and it was all over the place, and I was just like, what the hell, what's happening, why it's happening this? But there are a lot of things that happen, like the turns that it just took. Another thing that I really love in this book for no freaking reason is whenever something happens and Violet states the obvious and Xaden responds as, well, the fuck aware. There's this one thing that Xaden says, and I'm only just going to tell you the guys the code and not give any reference, so it does not renew the scene for you. But he says that there is no cure for me. That's why you have to become better than me. There's only you. Like, the only one who can kill him is her. So he's preparing her so that if it ever comes to it that, he's dangerous to everyone around her, or he's dangerous to the people, to the civilians, then he's preparing her that you need to kill me. It better not comes to that. Do tell me if you guys have read it. If you guys love Fourth Wing, who do you love? Which is your favorite character? Who are you rooting for? Do you like Xaden? Well, that's a stupid question. Of course you like Xaden. Who doesn't like Xaden? Okay. What else? Anything. Tell me something. How are you? How's life? Xaden just said, I love you more than the city. Do not die defending this city.
us something good is finally happening. I'm happy for Andarna. Xaden just asked this to Violet, and I have to tell you guys. He just said, and I quote, "Do you need me to take care of you or kick your ass? I'm fully capable of and willing to do both." I don't know. I just love something about that line. The simple gesture of asking what she needs because he's not sure what she needs. We love that. Xaden just said, "She stands at my side. Remember that." Love the way he stands for her. Love it. Love, 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 love it. Eric is getting very shady. And I don't know. I feel like Eric is up to something and Violet is not picking up the signs. Something is happening. Something is going to happen. I hope Eric does not betray us. I like him. We don't love him, but I like him. Someone is going to die. I have a very strong feeling someone is going to die. We don't know who, but someone is going to die. I told you guys someone is going to die. He just said, "What even am I? Hers." It has been a couple of days since I finished Fourth Wing and Iron Flame as well as Onyx, and I needed a few days to reel myself back in, and I was living in denial after what happened in Onyx, and I am obsessed with this series in a way I have never been obsessed with any series or any characters. And Rebecca, if by some miracle you're watching this video, please release the next book in the series sooner. Next 2 years are going to be hell if we don't get to know what happens to Xaden and Violet. How could you just leave us hanging like that? But I love this. I love this journey that I had. I'm so glad that I waited 2 years. That I waited 2 years to read all 3 books together instead of just reading first, because I don't know how I'm going to wait 2 years for the next one. I hope you guys like this video. If you have any other book or series that you would like me to do a reading vlog for, comment down below, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.